Namaste. I'm Rishabh, and in this episode we discuss why do musicians, vocalists and instrumentalists make weird faces when they perform, when they sing or when they play. Remember when we spoke about the concept of Shrutis or microtones? I mean, if you don't remember, it's completely fine. I'll put up a link and you can go watch that video. Shrutis are basically, microtones are basically miniature version of notes, and each note is composed of many microtones. For example, if you have ma, sa re ga ma, if you have ma or madhyam, so if our sa is sa, our ma would be sa re ga ma. Now you have to understand that this ma or madhyam, it has many microtones to it, right? It's not just one frequency, one standing frequency. The correct frequency is one standing frequency. Now if you sing ma, for example, I could go a little high and a little low. For example, ma. Just the fact that I'm increasing the frequency a little bit, ma, doesn't make it pa. And just the fact that I'm decreasing the frequency doesn't make it ga. But it just makes it a chada hua ma or an utra hua ma, which is an increased ma or a decreased ma. And we don't want that. We want the absolute correct shruti and the frequency. We want the one in the middle. And that is exactly what each singer, what each instrumentalist is trying to hit. The note right in the middle. So when you hear someone that singer, for example, Pandit Bhimsen Joshi, hitting notes right in the middle, hitting the upper sa right in the middle, you know what it means. That he's singing the exact correct frequency. Not high, not low. He isn't kansura. By no means he is besura. Kansura means he isn't just below the actual note. He is perfectly on the spot like a bullet. That is what each instrumentalist or vocalist is trying to achieve. Now coming to instrumentalists, we've seen Ustad Shahid Parvez on this very channel. You will see that even he, being an instrumentalist, makes these faces of intense focus when he's playing the instrument, and especially when he's bending strings. Now why is that? The exact same reason. When you're bending strings, for example, if you're playing a mead, remember a slide? So if you're singing ga ma re, ga ma re, ga ma re, you're sliding from ma to re. Now to play a mead or a glissando on the sitar, you have to bend the string, and after bending the string, you have to hit the note right in the middle. So if you're sliding from ma to re, madhyam to rishabh, you have to hit ma right in the middle, and you have to slide from ma to re and hit re right in the middle. Only then will it give, joy to the listener and to the performing artist himself or herself. That is why instrumentalists also have that look of intense focus when they're playing. You may even have seen percussionists or artists on the tabla, mostly artists whom we have actually featured on this channel, like Ustad Sukhvinder Singh Pinky or Pandit Kumar Bose or Pandit Yogesh Shamsi, who again have that look of intense focus when they're playing. Now hardly ever are they counting beats like we do, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They don't do that. That is a part of their system. That it's in their blood. They don't need to count that. They can feel the sum coming. They can feel the khali coming. So all of that is not needed for them. What they are trying to do is that they're trying to play each note with absolute perfection. I mean, we have stories of Pandit Kanthe Maharaj from the Banaras Gharana. I heard this in an interview by Shri Shubh Maharaj, who is again from the Banaras Gharana, talking about Pandit Kanthe Maharaj. And Pandit Kanthe Maharaj used to sit for hours at an end trying to perfect the intonation, the way how each bowl sounds on the tabla, just like one bowl, ta, dha, dhin. And he used to keep on doing this for hours at an end. So from that, we can also have an idea why each tabla player, why each percussionist is having that look of intense focus, because he or she is focusing on the nikas, the way how the bowls exit the tabla, the way how the bowls reach the shrota or the listener. And when the intonation is right, when the nikas is right, that is when immense joy is sort of received from the artist by the audience. So that is my limited interpretation of why musicians make these faces when they're performing or singing or playing. If you, as a listener, have something to add to that, please feel free to mention your opinion in the comment section below, and I will reply to all of them. I mean, as many as I can. That's it for this episode, and I'll see you in the next episode. Until then, namaste.